Alright, now let's start our next proof involving rectangles. So, this problem, 8.16, asks to prove that all rectangles are also parallelograms. Well, first let's state all the things we know about rectangles so far. So, let's say we have this rectangle A, B, C, D, and all the angles are right angles based on our answer to the last problem, 8.15. And that's all I really know now. So, I want to prove that all rectangles are parallelograms. Now I should ask, how can I prove that anything is a parallelogram? Well, let's go back to that lesson that we have. Where we found out all these properties of parallelograms, and that ABCD is a parallelogram if any one of these properties are true. That the opposite sides are congruent, that the opposite angles are equal to each other, or that the diagonals AC and BD bisect each other. Well, let's take a look. There should be something very obvious pointing out to us right now, which is part B. If angle A is equal to angle C, so the angle A is equal to the one across on the opposite side of it, and the angle B is equal to the angle on the opposite side, D. But by definition, we know that all the angles of a rectangle are the same. So we don't even need the fact that these are right angles to kind of prove our point, since we could have proven this before the last proof. But anyway, since angle B is congruent to angle D and angle A is congruent to angle C, we have that the opposite angles are congruent, and thus A, B, C, D must be a parallelogram. Now, the reason why this is such a crucial proof that we need to establish is that since we have proven that part B is true, then it must also imply that parts A and parts C are also true. So this is also the same thing as proving that the opposite sides are the same. One of the most basic facts about rectangles: opposite sides are congruent. And it also shows us that if we draw the two diagonals, that they will bisect each other at some point M. So we'll have that like DM and BM are the same, and that AM and MC are the same. So just from this one simple proof, we have established a lot of important information about parallelograms. This is arguably the most important proof. This is the most important proof we will do regarding rectangles.